Hey guys, Tim here with the Long Hair Gardener, and today I am going on another walk around Philadelphia looking to see what kind of plants other people are growing. So today I am going to walk down Lombard Street, but we are starting here on Broad and working our way down to 5th. It's a little bit different than what I've been doing in the past. But I'm afraid Lombard Street is not going to have as many flowers as I would like it to. So we're starting a little bit closer to Broad, which is why you can see maybe City Hall in the background here. So let's go ahead, get started, and hopefully we can find some nice flowers on Lombard Street. All right, we have another window box right here, and this Tarina is doing amazing. Do a little scan here of the top. This window box is definitely happy. I think up here there's a little walkway like off to the left over here, and I think we're gonna just take a little trip down there because I think there's like a little park with some impatiens. Let's see, I'll take a look. Got two little baskets right here. Let's go for it. It is thankfully a quiet day out here. Just run across the street. This is one of those little small streets. Somebody has a fern hanging from the light post up here. And I think right around the corner there is a little park. Got some sedum here that aren't blooming yet. Yeah, here we are. I wanted to show you all of these impatiens. Come down for a closer angle, but this is really a nice peaceful spot. There are also some marigolds bordering the impatiens, and I think that's it for in here. There is a hydrangea as well. Things look just a little bit dry. Few more nice planters up here. They're a little high, so I can't get in too close. They do have these yellowish petunias that I am fond of. There's another one right over here. Looks like the neighbor also has a few window boxes. Very tempted to go up and look on their steps, but I don't think that's a good idea. Off in the distance here, I see there are some pots on the wall. I don't know if you can see them or not. But there are some sunflowers, short sunflowers growing in those pots. I love the bark on this sycamore tree. This is actually one of my favorite trees. It is shedding its bark everywhere though. There's also a nice planter here at the base of this tree. Looks like some people are playing soccer over here. I think the winner of the window box goes to this one right here, at least for today. I think, you know, any window box with an elephant ear wins my approval. There's also house plant here in the center. This is very full, very colorful. Got some trailing plants, some filler plants, and then some tall plants here, so it's nicely balanced. Beautiful window box. All right, here we have a few window boxes. Some New Guinean impatiens. These guys right here are look like they are pretty happy. They look like a type of Tradescantia. Let me come in here for a closer look. It's a Gardenmeister fuchsia. Let's just step back just to get the whole shot in here. Some more New Guinean impatiens. There are a few caladium up top here. Looks like we're going to be walking into some sunny, really sunny area up here. And looks like we have a few Gaillardia. We'll come up here. This one looks a little bit nicer. Let me get a shot where my shadow is not in the picture. Let's see. Looks like there's some more flowers up here. I think I see here we have an Ostomeria. I believe this is a type of allium. A couple little things sprinkled throughout here. There's a heuchera that's getting ready to bloom. And right up here, oh, I like this combination. Have a snake plant. Have a snake plant right here with some caladium, some impatiens. This is a nice planter. You know, I think I would be a broken record at this point to mention that it is hot and at this point dry. So it looks like some of the plants could use a little water. I really like the shape of these pots right here. You can see it kind of creates this nice little cone effect. So they have some, it looks like bamboo in there and some trailing ivy or vines going up. I think they just did a really nice job there. This is a magnolia, I believe. Love the shiny leaves. It's another one of these pots right over here. Okay, I was getting concerned that we were not going to find a whole lot of plants on this street, but we have some right here. This is a side street off of Lombard, but you know what? Let's just take a look while we're here. We've got some impatiens. I will enjoy a few moments out of the sun as well. Look at these little tiny pots down here. Do we have anything else? Maybe we'll walk down here. Some really cute houses on the street as well. And I see some fuchsias. All kinds of interesting pots down here. And I think we'll stop here at these coxcombs and make our way back to Lombard Street. Alright, coming around the corner here we have a yucca. This is the variegated variety. There's some lavender and also some silver mound, which I don't see too often in the city. I do love this plant though. Got some type of trailing plant right there. And there's a Mizu. I didn't always like yellow, but the more and more I'm seeing it, the more I kind of have been growing to love it. My garden is constantly evolving, and I'm sure everybody else's is as well. Calibrachoa. There's a petunia. You know, our tastes change, if I could get the words in the right order, over time. Let's see what's down here. Doing a lot of little side streets as we go down here too. I was curious about this pot. I don't even know what this is. It looks like a type of miniature rose. Kind of drew me in. It's a pretty coleus. All right, let's get back to the main street. Here we have some portulacas. These are great plants for dry conditions. My mom used to grow these when I was a little kid. She still has some. So those always remind me of being a kid. It's always fun to open up the seed pods and kind of sprinkle the seeds everywhere. I guess Mom now knows why she had those everywhere, because I would sprinkle them all over the place. I think there's a garden phlox right here. This one's really pretty. It's kind of an unusual plant to be finding in the city. We have a rose bush kind of coming out. There's a fly on that one. This is a pretty color. Do we want to go? I need to make a video of side streets, because I think that's where not all, but a lot of the really pretty flowers are. God, the birds are very friendly today. It's a really nice planter. Just kind of scanning the area. We're not going to do a total attempt at naming these plants. I think we've seen a lot of these already. If you have watched any of my videos, they're common. There's a really nice mural over here. Cats and dogs. It's a dog or pet shelter, I guess cat shelter. This almost doesn't look real, this topiary right here, but I think it is. It's also a dog right there, so I'm not gonna get him barking. Yes, it's another shot of the mural, and it is an animal shelter. And let's just keep walking. See a very colorful planter right here. Looks like a lot of the plants we've already seen today or in other days. I love this color. I think I will need to find that next year for in my garden. It's a little high up, hopefully you can see, but there are some beautiful caladiums up there, some Turina on the end. It's also in full sun right now. Philadelphia has so many beautiful murals, so I do want to take a moment here, take a look at this one. They are sprinkled all throughout the city. I think we are one of the cities with the most murals or outdoor art. Hopefully that is correct and I'm not making that up, but I believe I've heard that before. And honestly, I believe it, because on most blocks you will find some kind of mural, at least downtown. We're gonna do a little detour down Rodman Street, which is right beside Lombard, because I know that this street has a few more flowers than what we're seeing. So let's see. There are some, I guess it would help if I'd stay in the camera. There are some flowers right here behind me that we can take a look at. I really wanted to stop and take a look at this caladium. because I really love the coloring on that one. The brain is not working today. It's just like half turned on. Have not had the coffee yet. I guess that's what we can blame it on. Sorry that this is in some major sun over here. I do like the texture that this plant right here provides. You know, something a little different for a trailing plant. I'm basically just walking back and forth here. Thankfully, it's not a big street or a wide street. More coleus. I love a good coleus. Can't remember the name of this one right now. Surprise. Let's see. It's also kind of a quiet day, which I am also not upset about. It's difficult to make videos when there's a lot of like loud cars and people screaming. I'm growing this vine here this year, and I was hoping for it to be a little bit more traily, and it is growing a little bit more upright for me. Maybe I can pop in a little clip of what mine looks like. My variegated sweet potato vine is definitely more upright, and you can see it's like traveling up the window. It's all the way up here, which is fine. Maybe I just didn't do enough research. I thought that was going to cascade out over the sides, but hey, that's all right. It still looks nice. We have some more plants coming up right here in the full sun. Look at these guys. Very light and airy. I don't want to comment on how dry it is. We have all kinds of things blooming right here. I do like the speckling on this caladium. Really beautiful hosta here. Shiny leaves. Looks very healthy. There's a salvia. These flowers look so nice. The blooms, rather. Got some impatiens. I do like this tree. I think it's a tree. Yeah, it's a tree. This has been here for quite a while. I love the shape. Fun little decorative items here. Skeleton. Some cactuses down here. This is really fun. It's a little hard to get through here, but that's okay. We'll do a little quick scan of this planter. They definitely have a lot of plants in here. Love the begonia here with the pink speckling on the leaves. And there's another snake plant. I always find it interesting that people can put snake plants in with other annuals, because although they are supposedly easy to grow, they do have a tendency to rot. So I'm surprised that they are able to, you know, tolerate the watering conditions that are needed for the other plants in those pots. I love the brightness of this lobelia. It is really like almost a true blue. I'm not sure if it's coming across on the camera or not, but beautiful flower. All right, guys, I think that's everything for today. This was kind of the combo platter. We got Lombard Street and a little bit of Rodman Street. So 2-for-1 deal today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like and don't forget to subscribe, because there are many more walking tours of Philadelphia in the future. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day.